Lashing a bride can be a lot of pressure. We want to make sure that their lashes look amazing. B, and definitely most importantly, we want to make sure that we avoid reaction at all costs. Nobody wants to be the reason why this bride's wedding pictures have been completely ruined. And C, we want to make sure that they last and look amazing at the wedding. My name's Caitlin, and today I'm going to run you through how I personally lash all of my brides to keep the services stress-free and, of course, keep those brides super happy. Before we get into it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe so I can always bring my tips and tricks right to your screen. And so today, by the way, I actually am doing a client who is getting married in a couple of weeks, and her name is Chelsea, and you can find her at Feather and Arc on Instagram. She actually did my eyebrows recently. I don't know if you can see them from here, but I'm so happy with them. But anyways, I'm doing her lashes. So she is a real bride that we're using for this today. So this is exactly how I treated her and how I treat all of my brides. It all starts at consultation. So when the client reaches out to you and says, hey, I'm looking for wedding lashes, the first thing you want to do is ask them if they've had lashes before. If the answer is no, then it's really important to get them in ASAP for an initial service. At this service, you're going to check, do they have any sensitivities? I personally make it mandatory for the bride to come in to see me at least a month before the wedding. This allots enough time that if they do have a reaction, then at least their wedding day, they will be reaction free. Everything will be gone down and we know that there will be no traces of irritation. It also gives me enough time to perfect their style. Everyone wants to look their best on their wedding day, of course, and I don't want to feel the pressure of a bride getting a set of lashes that they don't love just the week before their wedding. So giving that amount of time, you can do a few fills, or you can even remove them and do a full set and try a few different styles to really perfect whatever set your bride is looking for. Now let's talk about styling our brides. Styling is so important for every single set, but especially for the big day. What I always do is have my bride send me their inspiration photo, photos of their full face, photos of their eyes with no makeup on, close-up shots. So before they even come in to see me, I can begin really planning their set, making sure I have all the curls on hand that I need, the lengths, the diameters. Every single detail has been prepared before my model lays down. And then the day that they come in to see me, we can just, go through the regular sign your waiver and come in and just look at the notes together to just touch base and make sure that they do still, in fact, want that same style. For Chelsea today, I planned her set a long time in advance. We had this appointment booked for many, many months, so I had lots of planning time, but it really came in handy. So here's what I did for her. Here's my Procreate app. You can see exactly how I styled her. And I do this for most of my clients, unless someone books very last minute and then we have a consultation in person, but it does save a lot of time and stress the day of the service. So for Chelsea today, we really wanted to work with a textured, natural yet noticeable effect. So I worked with narrow fans on the bottom layer and wet lashes across the top layer. We're gonna bring that to life, and then once you see the whole picture, I'm just gonna talk to you about how I work through the service with my client after we've finished the set of lashes, because that's equally as important. So make sure you stick till the end, and I'm going to talk to you about how I make sure that the sets to come are even better than this set. done, we're gonna analyze her look together. This is where we pick the set apart. You might initially think, well, why would I do that? I should be making her feel good about this set. But trust me when I say, for a bride, you are gonna shine so much more if you show how important it is that they get the perfect set of lashes. So I always give my client the mirror and we walk through it together and we really design the set even further after she's wearing her first set of lashes. Upon inspecting our set together, both Chelsea and I agree that if we elongated that squirrel effect and used longer lengths in that area and maybe a little heavier curl in that squirrel, that emphasis section of my mapping, then I think that it will stand out even more on her. So why we would do that for Chelsea is because her eye, it descends quickly on that outer corner, and with that outer corner shape descending, her natural lashes also tilt downward out there. So in order to lift everything up even more, we're gonna work with a little bit of a higher curl and longer lengths. We already did 14 millimeters in that section in a CC curl, but we're gonna bump it up to a D curl and 15 millimeters to see what that looks like. I might actually, for the next set, because we do have one more after this, I might mix CC in 15 and D curl in 15 to see if that gives a little extra lift in that area. And then outside of that, we're gonna give a little more texture throughout the set as well. And that's what we've come up with. I always keep my notes on my consultation note cards. So important for any client, but especially for brides, because there's those little tweaks that make a world of difference. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think of this set in the comments below. Do you think we should go a little bit longer? What do you think? How would you like to improve this set? Please let us know, because honestly, we still have 2 fills to go before the big day. So maybe we'll take some of your input into consideration and make the set even better. We're gonna be doing another fill in just a couple days, so we'll be launching that soon too. On the note of fills, I personally like to get my bride in a couple days before the big day to make sure that those lashes look the best at their wedding day. And I also really drill into the bride the importance of aftercare. So they should be getting a lash bath or Scentsy bath combo so they can make sure that their lashes last great and look great on their wedding day.